Hi, my name is Laura and I'm going to tell the story of the Dorian Gray portrait. It all starts when Basil Howard finishes the painting while Dorian and Lord Henry meet. Basil gives the painting to Dorian because he was impressed with how perfect the painting is, so much so that he wishes the painting to age for him so that it retains his beauty. Later, he meets Sybil at the theater and invites his friends to see her on stage. She doesn't not act as usual because she falls in love with Dorian. Dorian is angry with Sybil, but when he sees the picture, he promises not to sin. He promises not to sin again, so he asks her forgiveness with a letter. Lord Henry informs him that Sybil Vane is dead. Dorian decides to hide the painting. Basil and Dorian meet and talk about the rumors that it doesn't age. Basil sees the painting with the face of the real Dorian. That totally changed, and Dorian has an episode of hate, during which he kills Basil, but Dorian feels nothing. The Dorian asks to Alan Campbell to help him get rid of the body, and Alan finally helps him. In his suffering, Dorian goes to a bar to get rid of sins, and a lady reminds him of his past, so decides to leave the place. Sybil's brother finds him to kill him. Confused, James Vane lets him go because he sees him too young. But the lady tells him what a fool he is for letting him go. Then, on an afternoon of hunting, James Vane goes after Dorian to kill him, but one of the guards kills him by accident. Once again, Dorian falls in love with a girl named Jetty and abandons her to try to be a good person, which Henry prevents him from doing by making comments and mocking his to prevent his change of behavior. As Dorian sees no change in the painting because of his few good deeds, he enters into despair and stabs the painting. The servants finds the corpse of an old person with a terrible face and the painting intact in a perfect condition. So, what did I learn from the book? The story reflects why we should ignore other people's opinions and thoughts and not get carried away by they say can make us the worst version ourselves. And how can I apply it in my life and career? When we try to change something in our life, sometimes we share with other people, thinking and looking for support and motivation, but many times we receive criticisms and comments that make us feel bad. So what I would take from the book could be not to express with anyone if I want to change something in my life, not to worry about what they will say or if they will reject me, if we are sure of the change we want to make to do, and that's it. We don't care what they will say. Also keep in mind that these changes are taken little by little and that the results are not seen quickly, and don't get desperate to change something in a very short time. And by this I mean when we want to go on a diet, for example, family members are sometimes the barrier that we are not allowed to change because they make sarcastic comments or criticize our attempt to improve our lifestyle. In this situation, it's better to avoid or ignore these comments and stay focused on the change we want to make. It's also important that we as a nutritionist motivate people to change their habits and lifestyles. And it's all. Thank you.